Have you ever wondered if Super Mario World is worth playing in the year 2024?
Oh my god!
Let's find out. For the past couple of years, I've been dedicated to building a library of some of the best games for each console of each generation. Now the time has come for me to take advantage of this backlog and use it as a way for not only myself, but also my wife to experience what many say are some of the best games of all time, and to also give us the opportunity to see how gaming has evolved. In this series, I'll be examining each game as we finish them to see if they hold up and are deserving of a playthrough, even in the year 2024 or whenever you may be watching this. This is Retro in Retrospect. There may not be a more iconic franchise or character for us to start the series with. As you can see from the title, we are talking about Super Mario World, which released back in 1991 on the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. When talking about a legendary franchise such as this, it may seem obvious that these games hold up, or at the very least, provide a peak experience for the console you're playing on. But I think there's something so special about having the opportunity to see how these games have grown and appreciating the incredible experience we all have to realize just how far gaming has come in general. The first and maybe most important thing about a Mario game is the level design. While it's easy to write off the level design as lazy or boring, especially when comparing it to, say, Super Mario Wonder, which provided you with an alternate world and gimmick in each level, it'd be a pretty poor argument against Super Mario World. From my memory, no two levels felt exactly the same, outside of running to the right of the screen and doing your best to avoid enemies and environmental traps. Except, of course, the boo houses. We hate the boo houses here. We don't like them. We try to avoid them. Sometimes you try to avoid them, and life has a funny way of making you do them anyway, or sometimes you do them and realize you could have avoided them. Three up. Goo. I think we have to get a different ending on that boo house. Where Super Mario World really gets you is the hidden aspects and secrets of the game. The intention of this series isn't to necessarily do everything in a game, but rather to do enough to hopefully see the basic end of the game. And I don't mean game over.
We just got a save point.
You say a good thing?
Yeah.
Why? I know, but we're at 73 points. That's gonna go back down to 0. Fuck! Would have been an opportunity to get, go down.
Oh my god, I literally was
Yeah,
like,
I
we
could
have to
tell.
redo it.
I could tell. What's fantastic about Super Mario World is that there are a few instances where you are tricked, and while riding the high of a job well done, you realize you must replay the entirety of the level you just completed, trying to find some secret path or obvious one you missed the first time that will help you to continue to progress through the game. In a world dominated by the internet and guides, level design like this loses its charm and at the very least becomes a little less frustrating. While I definitely don't love the bait and switch of thinking I've progressed just to realize I didn't need to go and play that boo house, technically, to keep progressing through the world, I love that this extends the experience of the game and is a feature that isn't unusual, especially in a Mario game. I think we have to get a different ending on that boo house. When it comes to the actual gameplay, it's exactly what you'd expect from one of the Mount Rushmorean platformers. Perfectly timing intricate jumps to nail the landing across a wide gap in between piranha plants coming out of pipes, while bullet bills are fired at you from off-screen. The gameplay is exciting and intense at moments and capable of making any average player get a little sweaty. The challenge of the game comes from the general design of Mario more than it comes from the age of the game. There's something so great and easy about being able to go from one Mario game to the next and knowing not much will change, yet in some way, it'll feel completely unique and all its own. The general progression and I'll say loosely the story are also important. The flow is similar to most Mario games, traverse through various levels in a world ultimately bringing you to a mini boss castle where you defeat a Koopaling in an effort to rescue the princess. But that recipe is perfect even in such an early installment. The perfect balance of wanting to bash your head against the wall, coupled with just narrowly beating one of those bosses, so you effectively have a checkpoint to work from, is damn near Soulsborne-esque.
No fucking checkpoint?
Every time! Every fucking time! Every time, without fail. When I go through that door, I hit that goddamn fucking first fireball.
Alright.
Don't jump.
Don't jump.
Let's go! Oh! The only and main difference is that you can go back to World 1 and go through an early game level to farm as many lives as possible so that you don't lose the 2 levels of progress you completed from one castle to the next. Again, this was played on original hardware, so no cheeky save states to maintain progression and avoid game overs. I forget, do you have a 0 with life?
I have no idea.
Well, we shouldn't chance it. We should go back and get lives.
This one, right?
No, it's that one.
I just...
We better have a 0 with life. Oh my god. The satisfaction of completion is what carries here more than the story. I can honestly say I'm not invested in whatever happens post me defeating Bowser, and I don't really care why I'm fighting him in the first place. What I do care about is that he is the thing standing in my way from being able to say, hey, I beat this game.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, I almost hit. Like the frame must have been perfect. Oh my god.
Mwah.
Woo! Can't hit the high notes.
Thank God.
Oh, my chest. Oh. Oh.
I like how they're always like, we're gonna go on a vacation.
Hell yeah.
Well deserved. I do much less than I go. I think I deserve a vacation.
Yeah. Same. All right, well, hey, that was Super Mario World. So with all that said, is Super Mario World a game that's worth going back and playing still today? Well, may not be obvious, but the answer is a resounding yes.
Yes! Yes!
If you're a fan of any Mario game or any platformer in general, there's something so special about experiencing an early entry in the series and the genre. The game is an absolute privilege to play, and really isn't that difficult for a game that is almost 35 years old at this point. So what are your thoughts? Was this the motivation you needed to go and play Super Mario World? If you have played it, do you agree with the assessment? Let me know down below and subscribe to the channel for more breakdowns like this. Next time, we'll be talking about Chrono Trigger. And if you want to see me play these games and experience them in real time, you can go over to twitch.tv/thebasementgamer, where just about every Thursday, we do a little Throwback Thursday stream, and we work through all the various classics. Starting on the SNES, we'll move on to the PS1, we'll go back to the 64, we'll go to the PS2. so on and so forth, playing through so many great games and then doing breakdowns like this one. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.